Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. I have just got done watching a video that I think is very worth sharing, and I'm subscribed to this guy, but I haven't watched anything from him in a while. I don't know why. Uh, Lots of stuff going on. This is the Fullerton Informer. Now, I didn't realize he was a spirit-filled Christian. I want to just play the very end. This is about the Ebola outbreak, the coming Ebola outbreak and forced vaccinations. All right, now this guy's got a double bachelor's. He's got a bachelor's in chemistry and a bachelor's in biology, I believe is what he called it. So he understands science and viruses and things like that. So, boy, he talks fast, so put your thinking caps on. I understood probably 95% of it because it was so fascinating. But I want you just to listen to a little bit of him, and you'll get my point. Okay.
That fake piece of junk with the paper mache and the mylar balloon wrapper and the duct tape and the dryer vent fan hose actually went to the so-called moon, right? And didn't even leave a blast crater where it supposedly landed. In that studio where Stanley Kubrick was filming it all with his special camera, right?
Of course, he was referencing when they supposedly went to the moon. He's talking about how we've been so lied to.
But yet they expect you to believe that part of God's marvelous creation, your body's immune components, are causing the sickness, when in fact all the evil, sick, dastardly crap that they mass market and force on us is what's really responsible. Don't take the vaccines unless you're willing to read the disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen.
Now listen to this. I didn't realize vaccines came with a disclaimer you could read.
That's right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The disclaimer in section 13, where it says, this vaccine has not been evaluated for mutagenic potential. This vaccine has not been evaluated for carcinogenic potential. This vaccine has not been evaluated for impairment of fertility. In the non-clinical toxicology section of the vaccine insert that was written by those attorneys that made sure they didn't miss jotting a tittle or dotting an I, right? That's right, folks. Oh, you could take your chances with the petrochemical pill-pushing medical mafia, because after all, they took your 180 IQ kid and broke him by staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning and shrunk his brain and body weight by 20 to 30% over his teenage years, just so he can get into med school and become a weaponized idiot and chant the mantra of now it's okay for the American Medical Association to make a policy decision that minor children don't need their parents' consent to get vaccinated. And that's where we're at, folks.
Not just that, minor children can decide to get an abortion wherever it's still legal if there's not a heartbeat. I mean, he's kind of fired up, as you can tell. But he explains this is at the end, he explains in the beginning how the virus is actually something that our body creates as part of the white blood cell, like as part of I was always taught the white blood cells were the body's defense system, and they are, like when you get a cut and you don't clean it up and you just leave it go, and next thing you know, it's all swollen and red and pussy. It's because you didn't clean it and germs got in and the white blood cells got to it, and now they're trying to kill the germs. Well, apparently, according to this guy, and this is not in your typical literature, that viruses are actually a part of this. This is very interesting indeed. I don't think he would be saying this just made up off the top of his head. It's worth listening to. I would like to do some more research into it. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure where, because it's clearly not general popular. I mean, what's the word I'm trying to say? Generally known information, like anybody can get their hands on it. But I hope he's not putting his life in jeopardy. I mean, I don't know. I know some stuff about how they did things to destroy our immune system. I've spoke about them on here, and I'm still alive because it's out there for people to find if you know how to find it. Anyway, I'll leave it go at that. And so, with that, I'll say bye for now. I'll put the information in the description box for those of you who cannot get the link. The channel is the Fullerton, Fullerton, Informer. 3 separate words. The Fullerton Informer. And the title is The Coming Ebola Outbreak and Forced Vaccinations. Okay, with that, I'll say bye for now. I'll talk to you later.